Hello students, welcome to science class, chapter 8, winds, storms and cyclone. And as I told you, we are not going to assess this lesson in term 2. So let's begin. Okay, cyclone. So before cloud formation, water takes up heat from the atmosphere to change into vapor. When water vapor changes back to liquid form as raindrops, this heat is released to the atmosphere. The heat released to the atmosphere warms the air around. The air tends to rise and cause a drop in pressure. More air rushes to the center of the storm, and this cycle is repeated again and again. Now the chain of events ends with the formation of a very low pressure system with very high speed winds revolving. It is that weather condition that we call a cyclone. Some factors like wind speed, wind direction, temperature and humidity contributes to the development of cyclone. Means a system of winds rotating inwards to an area of low atmospheric pressure with a counterclockwise or clockwise circulation. But when we see that before cloud formation, water takes up heat from the atmosphere to change into vapor. When water vapor changes back to liquid form, this heat is released to the atmosphere, and the heat released to the atmosphere warms the air around. The air tends to rise and causes a drop in pressure. So more air rushes to the center of the storm, and this cycle is repeated again and again. So the chain of events ends with the formation of very low pressure system with very high pressure system, high speed winds. So this weather condition that we call a cyclone. And some factors I am telling you like wind speed, wind direction, temperature and humidity contributes to the development of cyclone. So a cyclone is a violent storm with a wind speed, we can say. A cyclone is a violent storm with a wind speed maybe 120 to 200 km per hour, and it is accompanied by strong winds and heavy rains. So cyclones form when air above the water bodies get heated and become warm. The warm air, being lighter, rises up, creating an area of low pressure on the water bodies. Cooler air from the land rushes to fill the space created by rising warm air. Now this cycle keeps repeating, and formation of very low pressure central area with winds of great force revolving around it. So these strong winds rotate faster and faster, resulting in a cyclone. So cyclone is caused by strong winds blowing around a central area having a very low atmospheric pressure. So cyclones are huge revolving storm caused by winds blowing around a central area of low atmospheric pressure. See, cyclone versus tornado. So first of all, what is tornado? So tornadoes are not very common in India, but often occur in Canada and USA. So a tornado is a violent spinning storm in a shape of dark funnel with a narrow end on the land. Again, what is tornado? Tornado is a violent spinning storm in the shape of a dark funnel with a narrow end on the land. So tornado formed over sea are called water spout, and tornadoes develop from thunderstorm and are formed mostly on land. Remember again, tornado develop from thunderstorm and are formed mostly on land. They are violent and can reach speed of more than 500 km per hour. It means they destroyed everything in their path, we can say. So cyclone is a large scale air mass that circulates around a center of low atmospheric pressure, while tornado is a rotating column of air accompanied by a funnel shaped cloud that progresses in a narrow path over the land. Then cyclone purely oceanic phenomena, and tornado is primarily over land phenomena. That is very difference between cyclone and tornado. So difference between cyclone and tornado, cyclone measured by Beaufort scale and Saffir-Simpson scale measured, and this is not your work, can stretch over several hundred miles, and tornado relatively small when compared to cyclones, but the damage may be extensive. So this is the difference between cyclone and tornado. Now when tropical cyclone will, so that is hurricane. So cyclone is known by different names in different parts of the world. So it is called a hurricane also in the American continent. In Philippines and Japan it is called typhoon also. So the diameter of tornado can be as small as meter, as large as kilometer also. So or even wider. So the funnel of a tornado sucks dust, debris, everything near it at the base and throws them out near the top. So hurricane also is a type of tropical cyclone, which is genetic terms of a low pressure system that generally forms in the tropics, we can say. And the cyclone is accompanied by thunderstorm, and in the northern hemisphere counterclockwise circulation of winds near the earth's surface. So how are hurricanes different from tornadoes? Where they form, so hurricane form over warm water in the tropical oceans and develop best when far from the jet streams, and while tornado forms over land and forms within storms that are often very close to the jet stream. And how big they are, so hurricane can be up to several hundred miles wide, while tornado usually no more than half mile wide. And how long they last, hurricane can last up to 3 weeks, and a tornado usually lasts no more than an hour only. So these are the different from hurricane from the tornado. So damage, when we talk about damage caused by cyclone, so during a cyclone wind travels at a very high speed and causes large scale destruction and damage. Some damages I am telling you. So these trees get uprooted, then heavy rains cause flooding in low-lying coastal areas, and soil fertility is reduced. Then a strong wind pushes water from the seashore to the land. Then telephone cables, then electric wires and other communication system are affected also. And you know that in India the east coast is more vulnerable to cyclones than the west coast. So some safety measures of cyclone, I'm telling. First, before safety measures, some effective safety measures that I'm telling you. A cyclone forecast and warning service also there. So rapid communication of warning to also there to the government agencies, the port fishermen, ships, and to the general public. So construction of cyclone shelters in the cyclone prone areas and administrative arrangements for moving people fast to safer places. Then check with your local council or your building control authority to see if your home has been built to cyclone standard or not. Check that the walls, roofs and eaves of your home are secure. Trim tree tops and branches well clear of your home. Then preferably fit shutters or at least metal screen to all glass areas. Then clear your property of loose material that could blow about the possible cause injury or damage during extreme wind. So here these are some safety measures of cyclone. Some more actions on the part of the people. So we should not ignore the warnings issued by the meteorological department through TV, radio or newspaper, and we should make necessary arrangements to shift the essential household goods and domestic animals and vehicles to safer places. Then avoid driving on roads through standing water, as floods may have damaged the roads. And keep ready the phone numbers of all emergency services like police, fire brigade and medical centers. Some other precautions I am telling you if you are staying in a cyclone hit area. So do not drink water that could be contaminated. Always store drinking water for emergencies. Then do not touch wet switches and fallen power lines. Do not go out just for the sake of fun. Do not pressurize the rescue force by making undue demands. Then cooperate and help your neighbors and friends. Nowadays some advanced technology also there that has helped you. So this day we are better protected in the early part of the last century. So coastal residents may have less than a day to prepare or evacuate their homes from the oncoming cyclones. So the world today is very different thanks to satellites and radars. A cyclone alert or cyclone watch is issued 48 hours in advance of any unexpected storms and a cyclonic warning. So is issued 24 hours in advance. The message is broadcast every hour, half hour when a cyclone is nearer the coast. Several international and international organizations cooperate to monitor the cyclone heat related disasters. So students, this all about that cyclone, typhoon and hurricane, whatever you say, that thunderstorm and all. So what to do during a cyclone? So you have to get ready, monitor, alert the advice from emergency services, shelter at home, remain inside with your emergency kit and battery radio, then leave home, follow evacuation plan and head to nearest emergency shelter, then search all the external doors and windows, gather family and review your evacuation plan, then turn off gas and electricity and unplug appliances, move people and pets to strongest part of the house. Don't attempt to drive or walk through the water, instead stay car with a handbrake. Then can't take pets, leave untied in a laundry or bathroom with food and water. So students, here we end up the lesson windstorm and cyclone. As I told you, we are not going to assess this lesson in term 2 exam. So we'll meet you soon with the next lesson. Thank you.